Everybody's screaming.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tanktop. I'm hanging out with my very good friends Dustin and Morgan. Drace, how you doing over there, Draces?
It's dragon time.
It is. Dude, we're dragging these dragons all across the face.
We're dragging them.
We're talking about all this stuff because we're talking about, in case you haven't heard, there's a new third season of one particular show, House of the Dragons, coming out. We have a date, June 21st, something like that. And so I am... and especially since we just got we were eating real good with Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm very excited to kind of see what we're going to be bringing with this thing. I'm assuming it's going to be jam-packed with a lot of stuff, but I figure we can talk about all that once we get into it. So you guys ready to get going?
Yeah, let's do it.
Keep it here. Jump on our Patreon if you guys want to get early and uncut access to a bunch of different stuff. We're going to be doing bar reactions. We're going to be doing live streams and stuff like that. If you guys want early and uncut access to all that stuff, you guys can find it on our Patreon at a couple of different various tiers. And we greatly appreciate it if you guys would do so. But if you guys can't do that, you still want to help us out, hit us that like, that subscribe, ring the bell thingy to get notified when we start dropping these things and we start getting on those live streams, because we're going to have a lot of really cool stuff and we're going to have a really great time with this next third season. So appreciate y'all for hanging out with us.
Let's
You now have
watching.
a power no man has ever wielded. You will have an empire unassailable, Rhaenyra. And our children will rule it forever and a day.
Okay. I mean,
All that remains is for you to decide what you want from this war.
they're just acting like they
Well,
got it in
where's
the bag.
Allison going?
that your heart
Yeah.
would have recoiled from
Ooh.
before you came to the throne.
The Targaryens are savage
There's old
race.
Ormond. Cool.
We act with holy purpose
This guy.
to
Uh-oh.
restore a rightful king.
I'm going to kill my brother or die in the attempt.
Oh, he's looking better, though. He's walking around.
Yeah. A lot less friction in the shorts. You know what I mean? With the cock and balls all being gone. Damn.
The Winter Wolves finally showed up.
It is no
Yeah.
longer safe here.
Oh shit.
Oh, whoa, okay, okay.
Man.
Cool.
Everybody's screaming.
have chosen to rule.
Dragons are cool as
Okay.
hell.
June 21st. All right. And I can see that's a teaser for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, I almost dig that. Again, somebody who knows some stuff but doesn't know a terrible amount. You know what I mean? Or, you know, still there's some stuff that I don't know exactly how some things are going to shake out. You know, I like a teaser almost more. You know what I mean? It elicits ideas and stuff.
Like,
you
I
know what
don't
mean,
need
as opposed to-
this season on whatever, and then they basically
Yeah.
spoil not spoil it, but I'm like, I don't.
Also, I will say, you know, like dragons were in I think about 90% of those first 10 shots or whatever, and it seems like they would have to be because we're getting we're getting a big fight, probably episode 1 or
Yeah.
2 or something
Yeah.
like that. The one that we were kind of due for the end of
That they
season 2.
deleted. we got
Or
the
they-
weird a montage of this is what our last 2 episodes would have been about.
Something. I mean, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I mean, he looked really, really rough. But Aegon,
Yeah.
Aegon the Dickless,
He's up and-
is
he's up and-
interesting.
He's up and running around doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he even was had a crutch or nothing. He just was.
No.
I wonder. I feel like, I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna do time skips or whatever, or maybe they just need to move the character forward. But he seems so kind of very defeated, obviously, in both spirit and literally his corporeal fucking form. You know what I mean? Like, and so I think that
his brother roasted him, which is
like exploded. I believe it was exploded his cock like a sausage. I think was the exact verbiage or whatever it was, which is just
aren't Targaryens supposed to be fireproof? Like, come on.
That was
It's a
not
show invention.
canon. That was a magical Danny thing.
But yeah, so like
it's like Allison going north. Why is she's like in her winter gear?
Yeah.
That's interesting. And I'm like,
bloody foot.
the thing is, I don't know because they're gonna change it so much. Like, so I'm.
Do you think they're really gonna move some stuff around?
I mean, they have to because they're deleting characters. There's like children that don't exist in this universe. So I'm like, it's gonna be. And I don't think. I mean, we might have gotten some like Darren dragon shots. I didn't really see a very blue looking dragon running around, but it's like I know we know that he's been cast, so they didn't really show a lot of that. I think they were mostly focusing on the people we knew and just being like, "Don't worry, we're doing dragon battles."
Yep.
There looked like there was like another Ormond Hightower. I think I caught or whatever.
Yeah,
he was. Like, I feel like. Is that another brother? Because I know that she had Gwaine. There was Gwaine Hightower, which was a brother, and he kind of told, and he was the one. He had like a nice scene where he was like, "Hey," like he kind of like relating back to like an egg type situation with Night of the Seven Kingdoms, where he was like, "Yeah, we sent him like out. He didn't grow up in the capital, so he's fine."
Oh
you know I mean? Like,
yeah, we're
essentially like what he said, and so I'm
like your one son you had nothing to do with is actually a lovely person, so
it's
maybe
totally
you should try that next time.
Yeah.
Or is
he like a younger brother of Otto or something? Like
no,
Otto's
Ormond, no. You know what it is? Otto is second son. That's why he has like. That's why he's like that. I think Ormond might be the Ormond might be the head of the house. He might be the.
He's the son and successor of Lord Hobart.
Yeah, which is funny because he doesn't. He looks younger, but.
He does.
I think it's just Otto.
Well, you want to know what? I will say this: anybody who's got like a nice, much more bright, kind of forward green thing, because Otto isn't bringing that energy at all. Otto dresses like fucking Voldemort, basically. You know what I mean?
Otto's like all hunched over, looking like an old man scuffling around. And I'm like, his older brother comes in all like chatted up.
Yeah,
like,
no, I mean, like it's sort of. Well, no, I mean, this series they'll fuck. What was the Mountain? Who is older? It's supposed to be older than the Hound. Was like what? 27 years old or something like that when he was like supposedly playing it. I mean, the stature is what they wanted. They could have aged him up a little bit in some of the makeup, like looking back on
He's
it. But
35 years old, Sean. Okay.
Yeah, I know. He was like real life anime, like type shit, like type rules or whatever. But like that's cool. I mean, like, and just see some other Hightowers. Like, what the fuck does like Ormond think about Otto?
Well,
like, what is he like? What is their relationship like? I think would be kind of an interesting deal.
I'm thinking it's this thing because I'm like, it seems like they're leaning into the religiousness of it all, being like. Our team is like the gods and they're like godless. They only worship, like Rhaenyra only worships herself, or like her old Valeria. I think they're gonna try their marketing. I feel like the Hightowers are always really good at marketing. I think that they're seeing the lane where let's lean into these two incest usurpers. They got married in a weird Targaryen ceremony. They're doing old Valeria blood magic. They're heathens. And they're like, we're the Targaryens it's a Targaryen, so don't worry, it's still a king. But like the one that respects Westerosi tradition in the new gods and all that. It's
instituted into their literal fucking DNA. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just this kind of weird incestuous pure bloodline shit. And like, and again, you know, it's so interesting how Night of the Seven Kingdoms has kind of alleviated, or it's also kind of helping along even this show, like where all of that material that we got into with like the Fossaways and like just the acerbic like animosity that people have towards Targaryens and shit, and you know, and how they could the high towers you could see like, or you would think would like weaponize that in a certain way. And you're absolutely right about the marketing thing. I mean, I remember who knows, maybe Out of High Tower is like my favorite guy in the whole shit. Like I keep like, but
I mean, he's good.
It's like what he goes like he has to conquer. He has the king's name. He has the king's crown. He has every single visible air of legitimacy, and like that's what they see.
And it worked that crowning before the dragon burst through the floor. The crowd was kind of eating it up. They're like,
yeah, they were all about it. Yeah,
I came here at gunpoint, but now I'm here. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
And even so, you would think that would also not really ingratiate them towards the other side. Right. Even so,
but I was like, Otto, why didn't you have him ride in on his beautiful golden dragon?
Yeah.
Hop off the dragon, get crowned. Now that's a show, and that happened in the actual like book.
Yeah.
Or he got on and
he does like a couple of laps. And he did
a circle around once he was crowned, and everyone was like,
show.
Because Labrador doodle dog of a dragon is gorgeous and just the sweetest little pup.
Well, now he's dead.
For sure.
You don't know that.
He's natural.
I am in a Sunfire is still alive truther.
Really?
Long in the dying.
I was gonna say, is Sunfire fucking?
I think he got.
They said he was long in the dying, and they didn't show him. And like, I'm not even going off of like book knowledge because like I feel like they don't even care. Like, they have so many dragons. I don't think that they would worry about killing a dragon that was alive in the books. And like, there's like things that you're like, oh, this needs to happen or whatever. But they have changed so much in this that I'm like, so it seemed like Sunfire was dead, but then when they say that one scene where they're like long in the dying, I'm like, okay, but you didn't say, oh, the carcass is being
and we're very famous in these parts of just being like, until I see a head on a spike, or until I see, you know what I mean, like until we've confirmed it.
Unless they're like, oh, the body's being transported, it should be here.
Until I can taste that meat.
Yeah, until I taste the meat.
100%. You know,
dragons are good eating. Probably like
I think
no, it'd be like maybe like if it's like a bird.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to kind of see, and now it'll be interesting to kind of see, like on the Team Black side, it'll be kind of interesting because now it's like we've called the banners and we're really amassing pretty much everybody. Like we're really blicking up and we're going for it.
Finally got those wolves.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about what was it? What's his name? Kragan Stark, I believe is the Stark that's going to come in and like is kind of friends with Jace. And again, Jace like low key like one of the best players of the game. Like he goes like, you need somebody to come over and wine and dine some Freys and do some stuff and make some alliances. Way better at it than Damon was, at least so far.
Because he doesn't have, because he has that perfect like mix of like, he has legitimacy, but he has that insecurity. So he is going to actually try and do like, I know I have to do diplomat shit. Because if I don't make them like us, I have so many weak points where it's like, they know I'm not really.
And Damon's like, just walked into a thing and he thinks he has all the power.
Full Nepo baby, like, I can fly. My dad was a pilot. I can fly this plane.
Right. And that was kind of an element of like them kind of breaking that down a little bit in season 2, which I mean, like, maybe it was a little long in the tooth, the Harrenhal stuff, but I liked all of it. I mean, like, I legitimately enjoyed that stuff.
I like witch shit. Sorry.
Yeah, no, witch shit's fun, and I thought they did fun, and then like that stuff was cool. And then I think the other thing that's going to be interesting is to see like post Dragon Seed, like we got these new riders and shit like that, and just it's going to be interesting because she does have like, now she has the numbers, like they have like the one big nuke in
Vagar?
In Vagar. And
Granny
and
Warcron.
But they got like a good amount. They got good numbers. You know what I mean?
But
like,
they also, it's great because it's like they got these randos who you just hand a rando a nuke.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
couple
2, 3
randos got nukes now.
No, that's what I mean. And even I remember even so like specifically what's his face, even though he was kind of a bar favorite. Ulf was like being very fucking weird.
And like his thing, I mean, I think that was just kind of clunky writing.
Yeah, I mean, like, or it's like it was just like it was very strange. I mean, like, I know that he's a kind of uncouth, you know, barfly shithead, you know what I mean, or whatever it is. But like, I like, but it'll be interesting. Like, she is just gonna have to like her herding all of these cats. You know what I mean? Like, into a war zone. It's gonna be fucking wild, and how they actually employ.
It's kind of like a bad news Bears situation, or like a major league. You know, you got a couple hot shots. You know, you got like, you know, Damon's kind of like the Charlie Sheen of it all. You got this, you know, past his prime, you know, all-star pitcher going out there thinking he's hot shit. Yeah, not succeeding that great until he learns how to play with a team.
Right. Yeah, or just like where it's gonna be, and then that one like, line.
I feel like Hugh Hammer. It's like if I was him, I'd be like, now I have a dragon. I'm just gonna go pick up my wife and, well, no, the daughter died. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my lady, and we're just gonna go fuck off to some island, and you can come after us and try to bring us back, but no, fuck you, try it. Also, you have so many other things to do that if I stole a dragon and like I would live on an island, the dragon would protect us, and we are just staying out of all of that.
A lot of good, a lot of good stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and then, again, this was a teaser. I know that we're in. Like, I almost don't want another trailer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or I'd be fine if this was the last big thing that we got. You know what I mean?
But
like,
they'll probably do one more.
I'm excited. I mean, like, this. I mean, we are in. I feel like as far as like set piece actiony shit, like this is going to be like the craziest one. Yeah. Like, I just don't. See how, unless we do some kind of funny, they did that a little bit with Amond sometimes, like where they would just be like, oh, you just cooked that whole fucking town like for no reason, and we don't really see it. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever it is. Maybe that's could happen, but I mean, I don't know. I think they're gonna be getting busy like this thing, and then again, like what we were kind of saying before, I had heard somebody say this, and then kind of, I don't know, it's interesting. Like, now that some of the more heartfelt kind of like germ forward stuff is kind of being taken care of by Night of the Seven. Like, I'm kind of cool with this just being like summer blockbuster sequences and shit. And like,
I'm not getting Nettles ever, even though she's my favorite character.
Right. We need like the good hearty smash burger because we're hungover and shit like that, and that's what this is. It's a big honking like fucking, you know, like triple patty smash burger of a thing. But we get our fine dining and our nice wine selection like with Night of the Seven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It kind of seems like it. So I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited. If you guys are excited, you guys want to check out. We're going to be doing bar reactions and stuff. We are going to be. I think we're going to do bar reactions to this.
What?
I think.
No.
I'm thinking so. I mean, like, I'm thinking so. I mean, like, you guys can feel free to ask in the comments if we're going to do bar reactions, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do bar reactions. But we really do appreciate y'all hanging out. Hit us up on our Patreon if you guys want to get early and uncut access each and every week. We got ourselves 8 episodes for this season. Very excited to be rocking that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a bunch of live stuff every Tuesday after every episode drop. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you cannot do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps and never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we will check y'all later.